The monster in the forest. The continuation. Ahmed, Layla, Khalid, and Sarah had decided to spend their holiday in the forest, excited for a day of adventure and exploration. They packed their gear and set out with high spirits, unaware that their trip would turn into a thrilling and fearsome tale. Entering the forest. When they arrived at the forest, everything seemed calm. Birds chirped, and the leaves swayed gently in the cool breeze. Khalid mentioned he had read about a hidden waterfall deep in the forest, so the group decided to search for it. As they walked along the trail, the atmosphere began to change. The forest grew denser, and the light started to dim, casting eerie shadows all around. A creeping tension began to settle over them. The strange sound. Suddenly, they heard a deep, guttural growl echoing through the trees. The group froze. "Did you hear that?" Layla whispered nervously. "It's probably just some animal far away," Khalid replied, trying to stay calm. But the sound wasn't normal. It grew louder, coming closer with each passing moment. They decided to press on but moved cautiously, their eyes scanning the forest for signs of danger. The scary clues. Soon, they stumbled upon massive footprints on the ground, unlike anything they'd ever seen. The prints were enormous and oddly shaped, sending chills down their spines. "We must stick together," Ahmed said firmly. "No matter what happens, we don't separate." They climbed a small hill nearby, hoping to get a better view of their surroundings. When they reached the top, they spotted an old, abandoned cabin hidden among the trees. The abandoned cabin. They approached the cabin hesitantly. It looked ancient, with broken doors and windows. Strange carvings were etched into the walls, their meanings unclear. "I have a bad feeling about this," Sarah muttered nervously. "We should leave now." But Khalid's curiosity got the better of him, and he pushed the door open. The creaking sound of the door echoed ominously, and almost immediately, they heard the same growl, closer this time. The monster appears out of nowhere. A deafening roar tore through the air, and from the forest emerged a massive creature. Its body was covered in dark fur, its glowing red eyes filled with rage. The monster was terrifying. "Run!" Layla screamed. The group ran as fast as they could, dodging trees and branches, but the dense forest made it hard to escape. Khalid tripped and fell, and the monster began closing in on him. Just as the creature was about to reach Khalid, a beam of bright light shot through the trees, stopping the monster in its tracks. It roared in pain and retreated into the shadows. The escape. Ahmed pulled Khalid to his feet, and they ran until they were out of the forest, their breaths ragged and hearts racing. When they reached the main road, they turned to look back at the forest, now eerily quiet and still. "What was that thing? Was it real or just a nightmare?" Layla asked, her voice trembling. "I don't know," Ahmed replied. "But the important thing is we're safe."